Two teams on buys this week, so 15 games. Texans 2-3, Vikings 3-2. They're on buys. But let's have a look at the games for week 6. We got some interesting ones. I don't know how you feel, Dos, about TNF, Thursday Night Football, the 4-1 Eagles at the 1-4 Giants. How
Not great.
Is it? It's TNF that you hate, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Al and Herbie are going to have a hard time with that game, I think. Getting motivated.
What was the TNF game? Oh, Rams, Niners. Oh, was it that one? Does Al call twice a week?
No, once a week.
Once a week. Dude, I know he's old, but
he's in his 80s now.
He's got no enthusiasm.
No.
He can't get up for a big... It's like Mike Tyler when he sort of lost
Pretty
it.
sure our Mike was about 80 or 81.
I reckon
I could be wrong. Might be late 70s, but...
Yeah, he's been around a while now, but he hasn't got the feel for the big moment anymore. He's exactly 80. There you go. Wow. Okay, maybe I should cut him some slack.
Yeah.
Although you can run a country at 80, so I suppose you could commentate with some juice.
Loosely.
Oh, Doss's geopolitics take. Well, you know what? Have you gone back and watched any of those clips from the Biden-Trump debate?
No, I haven't. No.
Mate, I forget how bad Biden was by the end. Like he was...
that was not good.
There was a moment where he goes, point 1, and he talks about something, and then he goes, point 3, and Trump goes, mate, you're on 2.
Trump's just laughing.
Classic. Anyway, that's the Geopolitics pod coming soon to Musclecat Media. The early window, we've got a London game again, Dos. Back in London, 3-2. Bronx take on the 0-5 Jets, the only team that's 0-5 now, the Jets. London does weird things to games, but surely the Broncos take care of biz there. Then we got the early window, which I'll be getting up at for 4:30 this week, not 3:30 when it starts. The Rams 3-2, the Ravens 1-4. We've only got a few more weeks, Dos, until it does become a 4:30 start in SA.
Start of November.
That's better. That's better because then you can get up and literally watch it all. 3-2 Rams, 1-4 Ravens. Should be an easy win for the Rams, you would hope. When does Lamar come back? Is he a couple of weeks away still?
I thought they said 2 to 3.
Yeah, it's a hammy, so you wouldn't think he'd be back for this game.
Wouldn't have thought so. 2-1 Cowboys take on the 2-3 Panthers. The win, the 100% Panthers at home. Who wins this one? These are two of your teams. I know this is not your game you're choosing, Hawley, but
I'd probably say Dallas. I think Dallas are going to put up some decent points.
They are a better team.
Yeah, I think they're a better team. And Dak's playing very well.
And Pickens is playing well.
Pickens is playing very well.
But
he always plays well.
Top 3 for receiving touchdowns.
Probably would be now.
Maybe equal first.
Without CD though.
But you wanted to talk about the 2-3 Cardinals at the 4-1
Well,
Colts.
I did. See, I had quite a busy day yesterday, and I messaged you in the morning and said I'm going to do all my prep at about 6 a.m.
Which I admired. That was very good.
And at that stage, I just figured, okay, Arizona are going to roll the Titans, and they're going to end up 3-2, and they're going to play Indy, who are 4-1. Like, it's obviously going to happen. And then driving here this morning, I thought, hold on a minute. Arizona lost. They're 2-3 now, and this is not as much of an exciting game as I thought it was going to be. But I'm going to roll with it anyway. I'm going to talk about what I've already written. So the Colts are...
the 3-2 Cardinals, he starts.
3-2 Cardinals. The Colts are really good, okay? They're 4-1, could be 5-0. They're leading the AFC South. They're playoff bound, and they are looking to trade out Anthony Richardson. Who would have thought? I don't know, me. Arizona.
Don't pretend you claimed Daniel Jones before this.
Yeah. I didn't. I did not think this Colts team would win a game this year.
You were so down on the Colts.
I was off of them and the Titans.
Yeah.
I think I gave them like $5. Did I give the Titans $1? I might not give them the Titans
win the
$1.
division. Yeah.
I gave the Colts $5, I think, to win the division. That was up to $5 would have made me a lot of money.
Yep.
Arizona, I think they're maybe in the most competitive division. All right, NFC West. Yep. All teams are over 500, except for Arizona now. In fact, Seattle, Rams, and the Cards are all 3-2. No, they're not. The Cards are 2-3. Now, to push that to 4-2, which is now going to be 3-3, will be a massive win for the Cards and a massive step towards
And Kyler Murray's great fourth quarter performance last week.
Winning.
But the key to win this one
is Amari DeMarcado.
Mario Mercado holding onto the ball. Well, we talked about it with the Bills and the Pats last week to control this run game. So the key to win this one is you need to control Jonathan Taylor, right? Obviously. Does?
Yep.
Over almost 500 yards, 6 TDs. He's the best pure running back in the league right now. Mm-hmm. And because of that, Danny J is also balling out. Now, give Dan a little bit of talent around him, and look what happens. I've got here, I was skeptical, but you boys were confident in the Indianapolis Colts. Now, Josh Downs, Michael Pittman, Tyler Warren has played very, very well. I can't seem to forget the Baker Mayfield story of Cleveland to the playoffs, then a little stint at Carolina. He gets some weapons in Tampa, and now he's a Jet. DJ took the Giants to the playoffs, went to the Vikings, obviously didn't do a lot there, but now he's got some weapons, and he is playing really, really well. We're talking about Baker in MVP talk. Maybe DJ is pushing for that as well.
Well, he's fourth on your list.
He's fourth on my list. So the Cards, though, I have liked them so far. Less than a field goal back from the 49ers and Seahawks and the Titans. Now, I know they've only beaten the Saints, Panthers, and the Titans, but not the Titans. But I don't mind what I'm seeing, okay? Harrison is inconsistent, but he is starting to... He's starting to work it out a little bit.
Yeah.
He's having some better games. He had a couple of drops early in the season. His last 2 weeks have been a bit better. McBride is obviously a star. Murray, was starting to look like Kyler from 3 years ago. If they can get it moving again, if they can work out some little stupid mistakes as we saw on the weekend, then they are a chance to beat the Colts and to stay in touch of this NFC West division.
3 things for you. Number 1, there are many things I love about you. But what I love in this instance is that anybody else I know would have just erased that preview and written it again. But you chose to tell it from the perspective of what you had written and corrected 11 things along the way, which is just brilliant. Never change. Number 2, Trey McBride. He's a star.
He hasn't had a great year this year.
275 yards in 5 games. He's gone 61, 78, 43, 52, 41. He needs more.
He needs more.
He needs to do more.
Last year was awesome. He was top 10 for yards.
He was
as a tight end.
He was a star last year. His production is down. It's like a Sam Laporta dip in his second year. Number 3, we all do it. We refer to guys who are great as Jets, right? That's an Australian thing. If someone's a star, a good player, they're going well, that guy's a Jet. Do we need to stop doing that in the NFL context, considering the Jets are literally the worst franchise going around now that the Titans have won?
That's such a good point as well. We're referring to them as an 0-5 non-turnover team.
Because I think Americans, again, we do have Americans who listen to this show, they must hear that and go like, for them, it's us saying, oh, yeah, he's a Bronco. It's like, wait, he doesn't play for the Broncos? What are they talking about? It must be confusing.
No, I'll take that on board. I'll make sure that I do not
do it all the time.
Anybody a Jet anymore.
All right. Calling people a Jet is now banned on the
done.
show until they start to show something worthy of being called something good.
Absolutely.
All right.
Anyway, this was a good
one.
game before the Cards lost to the Titans.
But the great thing about this game is that who the heck knows what's going to happen. The Colts could capitulate somehow. You just don't know. Seahawks 3-2 at the 3-1 Jags. That's a good game. I want to watch it. To me, it's teams that are wildly different from a talent and ability perspective, but they both have 3 wins, and we've got the Jags playing today. They could go 4-1 against the Chiefs. So maybe I'm disrespecting the Jags a little, but who knows? Could be a good one. Chargers 3-2 at the Dolphins 1-4. Surely, Doss, you see Herbie bounce back to form here?
You'd like to. Murray, I just saw up on the screen there, Murray and Hampton has gone on IR. So he will be out for 4 weeks with the ankle.
Okay.
Is there backup Haskins?
So they're going to... Vidal?
Oh, yeah, and he got off the practice squad this week.
Yeah.
Did he score for Dow? Or had a good player too? Hang on.
Anyway, it's going to be tough for the Chargers. You'd like to think that they would win this game, but man, it's just with their injuries at the moment, it's tricky going all the way across the country to play down at Hard Rock from LA. So I would think the Chargers should win, but
danger game.
It's a danger game, yeah.
You're right. It is Haskins and Kamani Vidal, Hampton and Najee Harris.
I think this is a field goal game. I think Miami show a lot after last week's another poor performance. I think they show enough to be competitive, but end up going down by a field goal, and it means nothing because they lost.
The Chargers defensively should shut them down.
Well, they should.
2 more games in the early window, the 1-4 Browns at the 3-1 Steelers in this intriguingly bad AFC North. Then we got the 3-2 Pats at the 1-4 Saints. And I don't know whether we acknowledged it enough before, but the Saints have deserved a win. They deserved a win. They have been gritty enough. I know they were on the shelf of shame, and that was a topic of debate because they got blown out. But
good point.
They have...
The games prior to that were more competitive.
They were. So
should have beaten the Cardinals, by the way.
They should have beaten the Cardinals.
Back in week 1.
Maybe they should be 5-0 the Saints.
Cardinals. Have we got the Cardinals on the shelf of shame yet? No,
we're doing it next week.
Yeah,
and
okay.
Strong candidate, I can tell you that. But week 6 may hold surprises.
Bengals will be joining them as they,
Late window. Titans 1-4 at Raiders 1-4. There's another. This is the shelf of shame showdown.
Yeah.
Shelf of Shame showdown.
The winners, they're probably still both on there.
I don't know. No, the Titans aren't on if they win. If they go 2 wins in 2 weeks, it's been on the shelf.
Yeah, okay.
But the Raiders, obviously, if they lose, they're on. Maybe even
Raiders
without it.
should be on.
Maybe even without it.
Raiders should be on.
Well,
They've been awful.
Yeah, they haven't been great. But
Eugene is struggling.
this was their worst week, though, and we left them off before they got beaten 40-6 by the Colts. So
I don't know. They got touched up by Marcus Mariota as well.
that's true. They did. They did. Maybe they should have been on. Late window also 49ers 4-1 at Bucs 4-1. Dos, this is your game you want.
Oh, well, it's a cracker because the 49ers are 3-0 on the road currently. So McCorkle, Mac Jones heading down there. Still no Brock Purdy back for this one. Bucky Irving for Tampa, we're not sure about either. Mike Evans is still out. So, I mean, both teams have got their injuries, but it's just, again, going to be fun to see what can Mac Jones do down in Tampa Bay. And Baker Mayfield, I just want to watch because he's thrown 10 touchdowns to 1 interception this season. He is absolutely cooking. Amika Igbuka. You know, we talk about Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, Jamar Chase when they first came into the league. Amika Igbuka is right on that for his rookie season.
Well,
with
he is
those
on
guys.
track. If it continues at the pace that it's at, he's on track to break the Puka Nacua 2023 rookie receiving
Puka,
record.
yeah.
He's on track to beat it.
Yeah. I mean, Puka wasn't a first-round pick like the
Sure.
other guys were, but yeah, absolutely. So this is just going to be a fun game because you got 2 top teams in the NFC. Looking forward to it. And I just can't wait to see. I'm going to roll with Tampa to go 5-1. But it's a fun one. I think it's going to be another high-scoring game for both these teams.
You know what will happen now after all this Brock Purdy, Mac Jones chat? Jones will go 110 yards and 2 interceptions.
Yep.
And it'll completely flatten the whole thing.
It could
Correct.
well happen that way.
Last late window games, the 2-3 Bengals, the 2-1-1 Packers coming off their bye. Then
Packers, Dos.
no way.
Bad one to drop, wouldn't it?
No, at
To
home,
Brett Rippon.
at home coming off
Ripping it.
at home coming off the bye week, you would want to hope to win.
And then the Sunday night football game is potentially a beauty,
Ooh,
especially
yeah.
if the Chiefs win against the Jags today. 4-1 Lions against the, at the moment, 2-2 Chiefs at Arrowhead. Oh, my team and Jared Goff. It doesn't get better for me.
There has to
It
be,
doesn't get
It
better.
has to be points, doesn't it?
You know what? Just to prep myself for this, I might sleep in till 10:50 just so I'm fresh for this game of the year for me.
It's going to be
cracker.
such a good game.
It's gotta be.
Detroit will put up points, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
And KC with Paddy, we spoke about him last week. He's got a lot of mid receivers now that he's turning into very good receivers or good receivers or capable receivers at least. So that they'll put up points with him. It's going to be an exciting game. It's worth taking Monday off work, fellas.
Was the last time these 2 teams played 2 years ago the season opener?
Yes.
And that was the game that Kelsey didn't play and Chris Jones had the holdout and the Lions won that game.
Yep.
And I came on and slammed Chris Jones.
Yeah,
and
you
cut him.
did. You did. Then
Maybe
he
a
came
little
back-
emotional in hindsight.
Then
I
he
think he
became
played-
all-pro that
He
season.
played
won the
week
Super
2, I
Bowl.
think, didn't he? And they won the Super Bowl, and it was
And he
awesome.
dominated.
Yeah.
And they all loved him, and I'm sitting there in the
Yeah,
corner.
because you said, no, we don't want him.
Yeah.
We don't want him. Get rid of him. We don't need him.
One of my worst calls of all time. I'm a culture guy, though. All right? I'm a culture guy.
It's like locker room guy.
That's right. Thanks for not holding out on your contracts, boys, by the way. Thanks for always showing up whilst we were negotiating it. You could have gone to a rival podcast. Or
Could have.
there's
Paulie and
plenty-
I have been getting offers thrown left,
Still
right,
could.
and centre.
Still could.
They're not as fun as these ones,
No,
I can
they're not.
guarantee you. Monday night doubleheader to finish. 4-1 Bills at 2-2 Falcons. Intriguing.
Oh, not another double header on Monday night.
Yeah, but at least it's the staggered start, though. It's the hour
It's
before.
only an hour.
Yeah, they
I
do
like
overlap.
I like the no overlap.
Yeah, well,
Mm.
sorry about that, Dos. I
Oh,
can't change it.
sorry.
Get on the phone to Mike North, your
Mike,
boy. Northie.
I've got some issues with some of the scheduling.
You let him know
this year
your
for Mike.
contact.
Yeah.
Falcons, that's a sneaky, troublesome game for the Bills.
Coming
for-
off the bye. Yeah.
Mm. And then finally, the 2-2 Bears coming off the bye against the 3-2 Commanders. Yeah, that's got one of those real sort of stinky Bears performances written all over it when there's a bit of hype and it should be a game where they're in it. Because the Commanders, yes, they're getting better and they got Daniels back. They're not humming completely at the moment, the Commanders.
They got
And
some
you-
injuries.
Jaden started slow.
Yeah.
He worked into that second half. He worked into that game and started to play a lot better and started to put up points. And I feel like this week 2 of him being back will be a lot smoother than the week 1.
And I'll stand corrected, but it feels like a 93-yard solid Caleb Williams night in prime time. You know,
Caleb Williams was solid.
I just hope after 2 wins in a row they can produce here.